What is happening, champions? Here we are again on Malinalvka in my favorite tank, the StuG. This is post-patch 8.6. I was just testing it out. This was the first match I had after testing it out. And look at that. There's a new Excelsior. Where is he? Where is he? I want to see this thing. I think he's way over there. Yep. Schlachtschiff. Or Schlachtschiff. Terpitz. I'm not even going to try and say all of it. Fuck it, it's German, I will. Schlachtschiff Terpitz. Schlachtschiff Terpitz. Filthy. Anyway, okay. We are on Malinalvka, and you know this tank of mine, my favorite little sniper. And this was pretty fun because of the new hard-hitting dynamic aim that they've introduced.
Enemy is hit.
It's just, it kind of feels like it hits harder, especially while you're playing.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
The new sounds are cool.
We just beat him.
Especially when tanks explode near you. The ricochets sound cooler. It's a cool patch other than what they did to artillery. We're not going to talk about artillery. Especially what they did to the Su-26. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the StuG. And StuG wants more kills. So, we're just kind of waiting to see what we get. Remember, this was my testing game. This was to make sure they didn't fuck with my StuG. Because if they had fucked with my arty and my StuG, I would have raised some hell. Let's see here. I'm not seeing anybody. This Looks down here is bragging that he is the best scout in the game. In my opinion, from what I've been playing, I like the ELC AMX. But that's because, you know me, I like those big guns, those huge, hard-hitting guns. The Bison is the best heavy. Somebody's fucked that up. Let's see here. I think I repositioned to get better shots on the people in the village up there in the northeast. But for right now, I'm kind of waiting to see if anybody wants to come along this road. Just good sniper tank gameplay. That's what this is about. That's what the StuG is about, is getting those snipes. Making those shots that are impossible.
Enemy armor is
Boom.
damaged.
DPM, that's what it's about. Boom.
Enemy vehicle
Second
destroyed.
kill. Took out a Churchill 3. I hated driving the Churchill 3. I've hated driving any Churchill. I'm just not a fan of Churchills.
They're knocked out.
And there goes an M5 Stuart. Got Looks over here. See if we can do him some damage. We definitely can because of the accuracy of this L70 gun.
Enemy is hit.
You get the correct amount of lead, and you've got him.
Armor is destroyed.
4 kills. Here we go. The match is picking up a little bit. Just trying to position myself accordingly. Darth Juicy up here. Looks like he's getting shot at, but he's not really reacting. Oh, he's got his track blown out. I see. And the gorilla is screaming for everybody to kill the tracked TD. Gorilla. That gorilla was talking some hard shit earlier on our team. So it's kind of a satisfying feeling to, especially when they're talking shit on you, to get a Top Gun. So we're at 5 kills already. Took out an M4 there. They raised the ammo on derp. Or not the ammo, the cost. They raised the cost on derp ammo, gold derp ammo, and I don't think it's really solved the problem, but at least they can't make money off of it anymore. We shall see in the coming weeks. So we got a T1 heavy here in the village. Not a lot of them showing, but that doesn't fucking matter when you're driving the StuG. German tank. Very, very precise gun.
Enemy armor
did not die yet.
Enemy
Now he's
vehicle
dead.
destroyed.
Top Gun, can we do better? There's still 8 members of the enemy team. Now there's 7. 7 members of the enemy, or no, that's 8. Yep. Eight members of the enemy team left, and we're just going to destroy them. We got this. We've already got 6 kills. Can we do better? There's that that Excelsior up there. He's still alive and on 100% health. Could that tank be good? I don't know. Schlocked shift turrets. Gotta look that one up. Maybe not. Maybe it's something sexual. Something perverted. Sounds like it. Germans and their long words. So we've got somebody up there moving to help the Excelsior. Sometimes sniper gameplay is boring gameplay, but hey, when your view range isn't good, you can't really do much scouting. You have to rely on others to do it for you. And I believe the StuG has a 310 meter view range, if I remember correctly. I'm kind of just waiting for somebody to show up. The Excelsior is saying, if you find the StuG, I can rush, and that's a valid fear, especially with the StuG on your team doing most of the damage. 6 kills. StuG is a very dangerous machine. You guys know how I feel about the StuG. I love it. And I see so many StuGs with wasted potential using the 105 cm gun, the derp cannon. It's just waste of a StuG. It has the ability to hit these shots at range, and I realize that a lot of you like to do major damage, and you like to see that. But if you want to do that, use a Russian gun, use a Russian tank. Go for the SU-85 or the SU-85B. They can do it. I'm saying thank you for the congratulations on Top Gun. Coming up here to support the Excelsior. And like I was saying, the StuG 3, it's just a waste of a tank to use that big derp cannon. It really is. And our looks is telling Schlocked to watch out for the enemy StuG. He obviously is using the derp cannon. See, this gives you a really good idea of the difference between using the L70 gun and the derp cannon. Because if I remember correctly, this Dodge McMasters driving the other StuG is actually a pretty good driver. We'll see. I might be thinking of somebody else, but we'll see how he does. Kind of just moving. Even though this is patch 8.6, I am aware that there are Arty in the game, and I'm still used to that, being afraid of Arty. Just a habit I formed when I used to be afraid of Arty, when it used to be something to be afraid of. So obviously, he fired and bounced off of Schlocked because, as I said before, yeah, now maybe he wasn't the best driver, but that gun is what failed him. If he had the more effective gun, that might have ended differently. The L70 gun. If he had the L70 gun, the one I have equipped, that would have ended differently. Maybe I'm making too much of a presumption. It could have ended differently. I switch to HE as I aim at this Lorraine. There we go. 8 kills, Radley Walters. Once again, are you surprised? You shouldn't be. The StuG 3, Radley Walters machine. It should only make sense. It should only make sense that my favorite tank in the game is also one of the tanks that I am the best in. And I hate to sound cocky, but I've proved it to you enough. So I come back here to support our artillery and hopefully seek out this Matilda, take him out, get myself a 9th kill. And they're saying down there, wow, really awesome going, StuG. And hopefully I congratulate, or I acknowledge it. There you go, thank you, sir. And then she says, ma'am. Huh. Female tank player. Good job to you as well, is what I say. Good job, team. The team did great. Even the Excelsior. Maybe it is a good tank. I don't know. And she says, I'm a lady. I'm a lady, though. LOL. There we go. That's the end. 8 kills, Radley Walters. I'm fine with that. The StuG 3. Another great match for another great tank. You want to see more? Hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, leave me a like. Take it easy, gents.